calls, and I want to take a look at this because it's been a bit of an animal-themed program today, but we have had so many videos and pictures of snakes at the moment, from Sorrento to Altona. The reptiles are being spotted all over the place, but I've got a story to tell you now that is going to blow your socks off. So I'm joined on the line by Damien. Hello, Damien.
Good afternoon, Jacqui. How are you?
Well, I'm having a better day than you, Damien. What's happened?
It's actually been 10 days, if you want to know the truth. On Saturday the 11th at about 10 o'clock in the morning, my Labrador Maremma woke me up with a really weird bark. And opened my eyes and there was a copperhead at the end of our bed. So rapidly called Mark Pelly, who is Snake Hunter Oz, who's been here before. And he came over to take the snake away, but asked us to secure it in a closed environment, which was our bathroom. So it's a mud brick house with stone floors, so there are no gaps anywhere.
And can I just quickly ask, when you said you woke up and it was at the end of the bed, like how far away from you was it?
2.5 metres.
Yeah, okay.
So in between the bedroom and the bathroom, with my dog about 6 inches from it, and both the outside door to the world, which is at dog nose height, and the door between our bedroom and our bathroom area ajar. So, have open access, which is pretty ridiculous.
Okay.
At any rate, so we effectively locked in the bathroom with a mate of mine, Max, who came round, and Mark appears, goes into the bathroom, first asked to use the bathroom. I said, sure, mate, but, don't you want to deal with a snake? And so he used the bathroom and he comes back and he goes, Damien, where's this snake of yours? And I said, in that completely enclosed room where you told me to watch without taking my eyes off it. So we had not taken our eyes off the doorway and there was no escape. So Mark then spent the next 20 minutes looking for it everywhere and eventually said, look, I can't actually find it, but as part of the fee, I'll come back, but what we'll do is we'll put lines of flour, so get me some plain flour, so across strategic points, and every 4 hours you have to go in there and check whether it's slithered across. So for the last 10 days, that's how my wife and I have been. We don't use the bathroom, but we do go through to where we get dressed. So we've been tiptoeing, literally, which has been monitored by a close family friend who's got a couple of those cameras that you use for hunting. So infrared cameras were installed. And he's made a bit of a piss-take video for you, Jacqui, which I think might have been sent through to you, of us tiptoeing through the flour for 2 weeks. At any rate, my dog made the same weird bark this morning, and I went, that sounds familiar. And between the bedroom and the bathroom, outside of the bathroom now, was the snake, because my wife had left the door open, she said, for about 30 seconds and wondered whether it had got through. But for everyone to know, the thing that Mark recommends is a wet towel where the door closes. So they can't get past a wet towel. They can't get under it. So anyway, we can see it. My daughter and I are watching it. You've seen the videos, Jacqui. And we're just waiting for Mark. So he comes, he gets it very professionally. We thank him. He's really reasonable with his charges. And off he goes. So I then go to work to try and clean up the bathroom because Mark had tossed a bit of stuff aside. He's fairly active when he's looking at the snake.
That's okay.
He doesn't pussyfoot around. And he's very confident. So he's tossed a few things around. So I'm just going to clean up the floor because it's a stone floor. I want to wash it with a pressure washer.
Yeah.
And I'm in our shower, just removing a couple of these garments that Mark had put there. And there's another lowland copperhead 3 inches from my hand.
So you had 2 in there?
2 females, which Mark in 14,000 snake collections has experienced experienced. So 2 female copperheads. So I thought it was babies. I've rung Mark. He said they can have up to 8 babies. I've spoken to my 94-year-old mother, who now tells me that with her father, my grandfather, they once knocked a snake and it had 28 babies inside it.
So you've been living in a house for 2 weeks with 2 snakes that you couldn't find and held hostage?
Correct. Yeah.
And now they have both safely been removed?
Yes, Mark Pelly has done that. Snake Hunter Oz is fantastic.
He's going to come on the show. We're going to get him to come on after the break, Damien.
Well, look, I also did say to the producer that I thought it'd be good if you took a bird's eye view over Melbourne to look for snakes. So I want you to come flying with me in one of our hot air balloons.
Oh, the hot air balloons. I don't do hot air balloons because I prefer snakes. But, Damien, thank you. Have you decided if you're obviously not going to burn your house down now?
Not at all. No. We have been laughing about the snake whacking day at The Simpsons, and our daughter actually thought it was legit.
Well, maybe, I don't want to get in trouble, Damien, but I know a few people that might take that route. Damien, thank you. 2 bottles of De Bordeley limoncello spritz for you. We're going to speak to the snake catcher, Mark Pally, after the break. Damien, thank you. I'll put you back to Catherine and the team. Enjoy your wine. It sounds like you need a drink. Tony, Damien has been held hostage in his bedroom for 2 weeks with 2 snakes. When they looked for one, they found 2 female copperheads in his bathroom that had been living in there.
They're female?
The snake catcher can tell.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, I'm sure they look at them and they can tell. I'm not worried about if it's a boy or a girl snake. I'm more worried about the fact that he didn't know where it was for 10 days and was sleeping in his bedroom with these 2 massive snakes.
Well, they curl
I'm going
up
to show
in all
you
sorts of
yeah, well, it was
tight
under the
spots.
tiles in the bathroom.
Is that right?
Foul.
Yeah, well, I was walking to work one day and there was a snake in Spencer Street, a tiger snake in the